Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Curry. Davis is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Thompson, and it's Leonard in the 3 slot.
You got to love that great assist by Jordan.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here's West now. It's a 3-point game. It's Curry outside. Offensive rebound. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
That's his first personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Curry with it. Phillips picks him up defensively. Here's Leonard. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Phillips dishes to Bird. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Backcourt violation call.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Billups. Down low. Here's Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Curry. The shot misses. Nice defense from Billups.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a wide open look for Jordan. It's good from long range. Jordan's got 8.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's Leonard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Bird with it. Leonard picks him up. And the rejection by Leonard.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
He'll take those all day.
And the wide open shot from Billups. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Leonard attacking. The quick look, no good that time. Billups, a screen on Leonard. Bird. Good D by Thompson.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Cousins. And that one is hammered home.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Billups attacking. Bird outside. Leonard with the steal. Curry kicks to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Michael Jordan.
That's good.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Cousins with a screen on Billups. Nobody near Leonard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Here's Bird. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
They get it back. Now the East All-Stars with it. Trailing by 2. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drummond passes to Millsap. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Thompson misses.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far and what the East All-Stars are doing?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
We've got Jordan. Andre Drummond is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Bird in at the small forward. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Kicks to Jordan. Shot clock at 6.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Outside Millsap. He feeds it to Billups. Millsap a screen. Billups dishes to Millsap. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists in the game. Curry against Billups. Top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Curry's got the lead back up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. Billups kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Curry. The pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Another miss by Curry. Jordan, the pass to Drummond. The 3 from Billups. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Jordan kicks to Billups. 3-pointer, Bird. And it's good. Bird's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's Thompson off the drive. Davis.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
He hit a 3 in the first.
Let's look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Assist goes to.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
1:09 left here in the second. Inside. The drive by Jordan. Nice D from Cousins. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 17-7 run. Back to Leonard. Pass to Curry. Fires from 18. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Billups goes in. Jordan with it. Picked up by Thompson. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Leonard. Screen by Cousins. The open shot by Leonard. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Jordan dishes to Drummond. Billups inside the line. No good off the back of the rim. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. Five seconds left to play here in the half. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half is now in the books. West All-Stars lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Get ready for your East
And the the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 17 points and 2 blocks. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
The second half just about to get going here. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Thompson's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Bird kicks to Billups. Millsap a screen on Thompson. From deep, Jordan. But they'll get another chance. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The East All-Stars have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. No good on that one.
Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
East All-Star Dance Pack.
Thompson passes to Leonard. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Curry kicks to Davis. Now the dish to Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Billups dishes to Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Jordan's done. He has 12 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And so Jordan nails both of them. To the wing right side. To the inside. Davis. Rejected by Millsap. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. East All-Stars on defense.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Makes it off the glass. Millsap's got 6.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Curry against Billups. Davis, the pass to Curry. No luck.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
That's his first personal foul.
The East All-Stars have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. That one is off.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Cousins with a screen for Curry. Pass to Cousins. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Billups kicks to Jordan. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 11-point game. Billups from outside. Cannot hit. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Steph Curry.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Millsap dishes to Billups. Millsap sets the pick for Billups. Back to Millsap. Jordan high post. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Simply need to just stay the course, Kevin. That's it.
It's been a good course so far.
Yep. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
The East All-Stars have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Curry. And now it's up to 25 points for Leonard.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And that is good.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jordan. And that one's on target from the wing. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Klay Thompson.
That is good. For the 3. The shot is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Paul Millsap out there with Bird. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Jordan in the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. On the wing, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
For 3.
And 11 points for Klay Thompson. The drive by Jordan. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
East with the ball. They trail by 16. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
From deep, Jordan. They get it back.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds, just being one of them. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Leonard hits them both. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. He dishes it to Millsap. Billups from outside. It's rebounded by the West. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Cousins kicks to Thompson. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one. Millsap passes to Billups. Outside Jordan. To halt the run. The shot is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Curry with the steal.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And stolen by Drummond.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Outside Jordan. But they get it back. Second chance shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Andre Drummond.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
That one is off. So he comes up empty at the line.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Billups kicks to Drummond. Millsap a screen on Thompson. Billups dishes to Drummond. 4 on the clock. Trying to get back on track. Billups, no good. Curry kicks to Thompson. Billups with the block. The feed now to Drummond. Back to Billups. Puts one up from 19. Billups can't get that one to fall.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the West All-Stars.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Leonard. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
It's stolen by Davis. All alone. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Assisted.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Now Curry. To the middle. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. There's the bucket. Good. Leonard's got 38 points.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, I mean, it's all been good. I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
Curry passes to Cousins. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Curry is inside. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. This one was... And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The fans are making noise here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoma City Thunder getting settled in. Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the 1.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
He kicks it to Green. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Westbrook. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now here's Curry. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. The tray. And that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Left side, Ibaka. Lots of room. Rebounded by Bogut.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barnes.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
The 10-footer. Here's Curry. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Offensive rebound. Oklahoma City moving it around. Thompson against Durant. Feeds to Cantor. It's stolen by Bogut. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Thompson with the bucket. It's all knotted up.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cantor. And he jams it with authority.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Andre Robertson. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. No good from Spates.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
Here is Livingston following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook with the block. But they get it back. It's Iguodala with the drive. The shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Waiters dishes to Durant. Adams, the pass to Collison. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Livingston kicks to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And that's now 7 points for Draymond Green. Westbrook drives in. Second shot opportunity. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball. You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph Curry's out there with Barbosa. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Rush. And it's Iguodala in at the 4 spot. Barbosa passes to Iguodala. Over to the left wing. Curry's shot is off. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Ezeli can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Thunder with some changes. McGarry comes in for Adams. And it's Andre Robertson in for Dion Waiters. The Warriors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. Ezeli dishes to Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut checked in for Rush. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Curry kicks to Barnes. And he dunks it down.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it? And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Curry.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And Nick Collison subbed in for Serge Ibaka. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Ezeli. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah,
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Livingston. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Waiters again to Iguodala. And Waiters kicks to Durant. The 11-footer. And he gets the bucket. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot. Even the tough.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in the 5 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Durant. Pass to Roberson. Barnes against Durant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
Tries again. It's Westbrook with the drive. And he sinks the layup. Westbrook's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And, you know, they went 25 and 27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Durant against Thompson. Back to Westbrook. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Off on the layup. The Thunder leading by 6.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29 and 12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Steph Curry. Ezeli the pass to Green. Nice D from Durant.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Clark dishes to Green. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And Rush kicks to Ezeli. The offensive rebound. Looking to end the run.
Thunder foul.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
First personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. Free throw good, Green.
2 shots.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Adams. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Andre Robertson. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Azili. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark.
First personal foul.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
The kick out to Spates. There's the 3.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt. They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Westbrook. And Waiters has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Barbosa. Fires from deep. Livingston, no luck. Now here's Westbrook. Plenty of space. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Oklahoma City out in front, ending the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Bogut out there with Iguodala. And it's Barnes in the 3 slot. Curry with it. And it's Waiters picking him up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Out left to the wing. Ibaka again. Iguodala. Ibaka goes in. Warriors trailed by 14. On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars in Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And the basket good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The 3 from Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Here's Westbrook. And stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Thompson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's his third.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Curry gets the bucket.
Yes.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Durant, the pass to Roberson. Can he keep it going? The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. Stolen by Cantor. An even 3-on-3 break. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Kicks it to Robertson. Outside Durant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. The Warriors also with a sub. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. 1:12 left in the game. Adams against Bogut. From deep, Green. And finished off by Bogut.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound. He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Golden State. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
McGarry kicks to Waiters. Poked away and stolen by Spates. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul.
Warriors call
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
Here's Barbosa. Count it!
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but quite a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We're at the Verizon Center where the Wizards will try to turn it up on their home floor. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Markieff Morris is out there with Gortat, and it's Porter at the small forward. Well, looking at the Wizards, they weren't as lauded as other teams last season, but the Wizards were a ferocious group on defense. Numbers support them. Their activity, Greg, could really bother teams.
Yeah, I mean, on the surface, oftentimes people look at them and think offense, but it really was, to your point, Kevin, the defense was the strength of that group. I mean, they do get out in transition, but it was the defense, I thought, that really allowed them to become elite.
Beal can't get it to go. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And that one's good by Porter.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Here's Wall. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Gortat. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And Wall kicks to Porter. And the three off target.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Wall. Puts it up off the inbound. Rejected by Wall. But they recover it.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
To the wing right side. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Wizards have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
2 points.
Wall. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
2 on the clock. Beal can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Wall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Despite an overall strong year in 2015 for the Wizards, they were pretty weak at times far down the road.
Managed only 17 wins away from home, tied the Pelicans for the fewest road wins for any team that actually made the playoffs last year.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Markieff Morris. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. To the left side wing. Good! Dudley's got his first points of the game.
And for the Wizards and their road problems, a lot of it came from their inability to defend the 3. I mean, they were in the bottom 3rd in the league at defending the 3 as the road team.
Now, here's Thornton. Following the miss by John Wall. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Sessions on the assist from Beal. Sessions has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you know what's odd about the Wizards' road problems is that they play outstanding defense otherwise. I mean, compared to 2014, they definitely took a step backwards in regards to their road play last season.
And Thornton kicks to Beal. Now the dish to Sessions. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Washington, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Outside for Thornton. No good on the 3. Wizards leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Sessions. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Temple can't get it to go.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by...
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Wizards leading by 6. Ball out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Jared Dudley. And it's Porter in the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Bradley punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And Gortat kicks to Porter. Off target from the wing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The Wizards shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end.
And Washington put together a good season against the East last year. Ended up with that 46-36 record, with 30 of those wins coming against the rest of the conference.
Here's Dudley, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Morris is checked in for Jared Dudley. And finished off by Beal.